Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Wanna highlight a free title that is now back on Steam and is also Steam Deck compatible, so we'll talk about that. It got pulled from Steam for a little bit, but now it is back, and on top of that, some new releases that absolutely, these are the games that you add to the wish list, or maybe some of you buy them right away, depending on the genres that you're into. One game that has gone so under the radar, well, actually two games, actually all three of these have gone super under the radar, and guess what? All three of these games also in like 2 weeks will be probably never heard from again in terms of, people talking about the games regularly, so want to give them a shine. I like to do this from time to time as far as Steam releases go because there's 8 billion games to come out, and I always advocate you guys to utilize the wish list, keep tabs on these games because something, even if it's not the biggest release in the world, might end up being a gem that really resonates with you, so we're on all those in a little bit, but right off the top, the free title in Enlisted has now returned to Steam. Commanders, as you requested, Enlisted is now available on Steam for free. We have carefully read your feedback, improved the account linking system, and adjusted numerous aspects of the game based on your suggestions. You will also find new premium squads to celebrate the game's launch on Steam. Account linking all your purchases, account progress, and equipment will remain intact if you choose to switch from the Enlisted client version to the Steam client. Upon first launching the game, you'll be prompted to link your Steam and Gaijin accounts, regardless of whether you've previously linked or another account to Steam through other Gaijin games. By linking accounts, you will still be able to play the game via both the Steam app as well as the launcher. Due to technical reasons, the ability to link accounts will only be available for a limited time. We'll try to maintain this feature for as long as possible, and we'll notify you in advance when it's ending. Enlisted also works on Steam Deck. We've adapted the game's interface and controls to ensure that the gaming experience on Steam's proprietary console is as comfortable as on other platforms where Enlisted is already available. And you have new premium squads. To celebrate Enlisted's return to Steam, we have prepared new squads with unique weapons. These will be useful for both experienced commanders and newcomers ready to hold their own at high battle ratings. These squads will be available to players using both the normal client and the Steam version. The Enlisted machine gun, the premium paratrooper squad with the Type A machine gun is $34.99, so take that for what you will. There's a premium engineer squad with the Winchester G30R, $29.99 on that, and then they also do have silver battles to celebrate the Steam launch. We've organized a small event for both enlisted veterans and new players. The conditions are very simple. From July 16th to the 17th, you can get 3,000 silver for each completed battle, up to a maximum of 3 battles. So that is back on Steam after getting pulled for a little while. Go check that out if you want to check out a new, or check out just a free World War II FPS. For a long time, World War II FPSs were just done to death. I feel like we had like 800 million of them, but nowadays you don't see them as much, so might be reason to check those out. Alright, moving on from that, want to cover a couple of games that aren't going to get a ton of attention, but are games that absolutely should be added to the wish list if nothing else, and maybe down the line, they're discounted, maybe they'll get thrown into a humble bundle, I don't know, but keep tabs on these games because they all look pretty interesting. One of them in particular I've already played way back in the day, and it recently just got ported to PC. Path of the Teal Lotus, however, is what I want to cover first. Guys, this game looks awesome from an artistic standpoint. It is one of the best art styles I've seen all year. I do not think that's a stretch. Flow gracefully through a colorful hand-drawn 2.5D action platformer inspired by Japanese folklore, engage in acrobatic aerial combat, unlock powerful mystical abilities, and explore an interconnected world of myth as you seek to unravel the mysteries of your origin. Flow with acrobatic grace and agility through a mysterious world of myth and legend in Path of the Teal Lotus, a colorful hand-drawn adventure inspired by Japanese folklore. Undertake a mystical journey as Bo, a celestial blossom descended from the heavens to fulfill a mysterious ancient prophecy. Use your legendary bow staff to bounce and glide fluidly through an otherworldly realm of hand-drawn dreamlike landscapes, strange and adorable yokai, and massive monsters summoned from ancient legends of Japan. Discover a mysterious and haunted world, explore a diverse and interconnected world in 2.5D side-scrolling action platform with Metroidvania elements, journey to a haunted castle, a thriving Japanese-inspired metropolis, and many more strange and wondrous places. Then find ways to travel back and fully explore newly unlocked paths and surprises. Find your flow, navigate the world's platforming challenges with acrobatic precision, elegance, and finesse. Use Bo's distinctive move and reset system to reach new areas efficiently or recover when your footing flounders. Master new staff transformations, collect powerful drama allies, and drawn from a dream-spirited cast of allies and enemies, mythic boss battles, and move to the music as well. All of that available with Path of the Teal Lotus, obviously Steam Deck verified as well. And it is available today. It is priced at $19.99, so, you know, dropping $20 on a game is a little bit of a hard sell with all the deals running all the time, but add it to the wish list. It'll go on sale at some point, and given that it is a Humble published title, you know, might be in a Humble bundle, a Humble monthly sometime down the line. That's something to be mindful of as well. All right, next up, here's a game that I am incredibly interested in and want to check it out. This came on my radar recently, and that is Nobody Wants to Die, a detective title. Lose yourself in the dystopian world of New York 2329. Immortality comes at the price that someone has to pay. In this interactive noir story, lead the investigation using advanced technology as Detective James Cara, who risks it all in the pursuit of a serial killer targeting the city's elite. A really, really cool setting of New York 2329. Experience a noir adventure in an alternate future of New York City. In 2329, technology is advanced to offer humans eternal life, allowing consciousness to be stored in memory banks or transferred from one body to another. That is, if you can afford the subscription. Lead the investigation set through the eyes of the morality department detective James Cara on his hunt for a serial killer who targets the city's elite citizens. Investigate crime scenes using his time manipulation, augmentation, and advanced technology to reconstruct events leading up to each murder and uncover clues that lead to the horrifying truth behind the murderers. Noir immersion and a stunning narrative adventure as well. Nobody Wants to Die dropped today. Right now, 17 reviews, 70% positive, mostly positive. Seems like a lot of the negative reviews are based on the PC performance, so keep that in mind. The recommended requirements are pretty hefty. i5 10400, Ryzen 5 3600, 16 gigs of RAM, RTX 3070 Ti. So beefy game here, but Nobody Wants to Die available right now. There is an introductory discount, 10% off, knocking it down from knocking it down from $24.99 to $22.49. So you can check that out. That's one that's gone on my wish list. And then also, out of nowhere, Riviera: The Promised Land. I remember playing this on the PSP because I was a PSP fiend back in the day, and I had to play every PSP JRPG under the sun, but out of nowhere, Riviera: The Promised Land now available on PC. The long-awaited Riviera: The Promised Land is back with many added features for easier play. The story unfolds like flipping through a picture book with various variations of music color. The adventure, let's set out on the journey to protect Riviera from the devastation of the Retribution. My memory of this game is super foggy, but I remember that box art just really sticking with me. Like, every PSP box art sticks with me. Crimson Gem Saga, Riviera: The Promised Land. Bro, throw in like a Blade Dancer Lineage of the Light. I remember like every single mid-tier PSP JRPG that's ever been released, guys. Like I said, before getting into PC gaming, I was a fiend on the PSP. Really, PSP was probably like one of my favorite platforms before getting super into PC and playing a lot of games. And honestly speaking, PSP is probably the platform that first introduced me to emulation. Getting a freaking PSP Go, man, GBA games on PSP, you guys don't know how much that blew my mind back in the day. But nevertheless, Riviera: The Promised Land is available now on PC and Steam as well. 20% off for $28, kind of a hefty price point for the launch discount, but nevertheless, that's available. And yeah, Yggdrasil Union was another game that got ported to PC last year and doesn't... I totally forgot Yggdrasil Union even got ported to PC. Let me, as I am recording this video, do what I recommend you guys to do and add this game to my wishlist. Oh, would you look at that? It's already in my wish list. How about that? These things happen when you're wish listing like 8 million games. You just forget about these things. But nevertheless, that is going to do it for me. Again, Enlisted is back on Steam. Free game there. Go check that out. Available on Steam Deck as well. Path of the Teal, Lotus, Nobody Wants to Die, and Riviera: The Promised Land. Some lower key releases I wanted to give some shine to. But that is going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.